Spanish Announce Table email portion of the show. If you want to email the show, please do it. tableshow@gmail.com. That's also where you can send your PayPal donations, tableshow@gmail.com. If you don't want to just donate, just for the heck of it, you want something tangible for your money, you can also go to cafepress.com/Spanish Announce Table, like a fine listener of ours, which we won't call them out if they don't want to be called out yet.
Well, a couple of listeners have bought some stuff.
Yes, a couple have. One did today.
Yes.
Spoke with us about it, and kind of reminded me that we have that. cafepress.com/Spanish Announce Table. That's where you can get t-shirts, hats, coasters, duvet covers, phone cases. We plaster that logo all over every damn thing.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get one, I think, tomorrow, because I realized when we go to these NWL shows that we're both wearing white shirts, so I'm going to get a black one.
Ooh, I like that.
So we can contrast.
You're going to get the new logo then?
You'll find out.
Yeah. Which we have an NWL show coming up this weekend. Saturday, maybe we'll get that wine video pulled off.
Don't hold your breath.
Maybe. But hold the wine. Hold it tight.
Don't break it.
Don't break it. I blame the Iceman. It's his fault.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you?
He made us too nervous.
Yeah. You couldn't have caught it? Thought you were the butler. Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, be an assistant next time, huh?
Yeah. Why was I handling the bottle of wine to begin with? Right?
I don't get it, man.
That was
All
your
hosts
job.
matter. You know what I mean?
You had one job.
One job, man. One job.
God damn. Boo the Iceman.
Cool, Iceman. Cool.
Hashtag boo the Iceman.
No.
No, don't boo the Iceman. It's a solid dude. Let's get into the emails. Tableshow.
Well, boo him if he's a heel.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's attacking Gil.
Gil! Come on, Gil!
Not cool, Iceman. All right, tableshow@gmail.com. We kick these off every single time. Wouldn't be any different with Katie, the first
lady.
She says, Boys Elimination Chamber is in the books, and I really enjoyed the whole show. The matches were great and delivered. They delivered what they were supposed to, and now have a pretty good idea for the matches going into Mania. Now, Raw has one final stop at WWE Fastlane. And a huge story coming into this is the breakup of Jericho, which came off brilliantly from both sides. And even before the breakup, I did see Jericho costing Owens to losing the title to Goldberg inadvertently. But now, of course, since Owens turned on him, this would be the perfect revenge by Jericho. Do you agree? One last question regarding the crowning of 3 new champions this week. Which of the 3 do you think will have a longer reign? I personally wouldn't mind Bray Wyatt. Should it be him versus Orton? He's going right into a feud with Luke Harper, unless it becomes a triple threat at Mania. Thoughts? Good week of wrestling. Talk you guys next week. Later, Katie, the first
lady. So it's Bayley, Bray. Who's a third?
Naomi.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, you know the order of
Right.
What I think. I think they're all going to be short, but Naomi will probably be the longest.
Ooh, yeah. Now, you think Jericho's going to cost him the title, or do you think Owens manages to escape Goldberg?
How cool would it be if Jericho helps Owens and says, I want that shot at your title?
Yes, Goldberg's not going to beat you. I'm going to beat you.
Yeah.
Drink it in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Puts him on the list right after he helps him win, but then beats him up, and then right on the list, just right there. I wrote Kevin Owens, right? See it?
You do?
Right there. Yep.
Got a lot of nice scribbles there.
It's Kevin Owens. It says Kevin Owens clearly. Great print. Stupid idiot. All right, let's move on. Katie. Always like Katie. Let's move on to, this is one we haven't heard from in a while. It's the Hallmark of Swede.
Hey!
It says, hello, guys. Please stop skipping my emails. I'm here doing my darndest to get Mr. Fourth Row as the 4th emailer, but you skip me just out of personal jealousy? Not cool, dudeskies. Anyhow, it wasn't you. Yeah, Was it
At least not last week. It wasn't you.
Wasn't last year, right? Yeah. Keep talking to us that way. Anyhow, I love the Royal Rumble. It is my favorite pay-per-view of the year every year. I love the Royal Rumble match because of the stories that can be told within it, the surprises and the grand prize that can be achieved. This year's match had me enthralled throughout most of it, except the parts with Brock, Goldberg, and The Undertaker. They were not needed. But when the final 5 were in the ring, I started to worry. Were they actually going to allow Randy Orton to win the thing? Why? Granted, Randy has been on a hot streak for a few months, but that is because they took him away from the main event picture, made him lose, and become subservient to a leader. Now, as soon as I heard Bray Wyatt was to be in the Elimination Chamber, I knew he was going to win the thing, because no way are we going to see Orton Cena at Mania. But I'm still worried. If Orton turns face against Wyatt, he is going to be stale before Mania. And if Wyatt turns face on Orton, he is going to need some king of machine to ride against. And with SmackDown being run by a face GM and a face commissioner, that likely won't happen. This worries me a bit. So I just have to ask, how do you guys see this one going? Until next week, unless you decide to skip me again, Hallmark Ski.
It's like he listened to the show earlier.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think we kind of discussed how we'd like to see it going, right? And let's get Rowan
I
back
would like
in.
to
And
have
the Orton
Orton
family.
turn heel. Wyatt rages against the machine that is the family of Randy Orton, and then we go from there.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go because we came up with it.
Of course.
Right. And I like the Royal too for the same things you said. Like I didn't necessarily like the Goldberg, or I didn't hate it as much as he did. I think the Goldberg, Undertaker, Brock stuff. But at the end is when I was like, oh shit, what are they doing here? Oh no.
The only thing I don't like is it just feels like we're putting out old men that could really hurt themselves.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like, no, I don't want to see someone break their pelvis or, shatter their ankle because they're fucking brittle and old.
Yeah, that worries me too, that we're going to see somebody get hurt. Yeah. Right.
But it should be interesting post WrestleMania and even going into WrestleMania with the Orton Wyatt thing. It's so far my favorite storyline.
Yeah.
I mean, Festival of Friendship, Kevin Owens, Jericho, that's the best, and that has the most legs, and, we've invested into it. But the most intriguing to me is the era of Wyatt and Orton.
Just like how Jericho was just looking at it. He just kept looking at it. And I was like, why is he looking at it? And he goes, my name on this list. Perfect. Perfect. Then I was just like, yes. Oh, I was like, they did it. They pulled it off. All right. This next emailer. By the way, Hallmark, we didn't skip you. So if you sent one in last week, we didn't get it. We skipped over that other third emailer who knows who they are.
Yeah, you know who you are. Jerk.
Just, stupid idiot. This emailer says, T, you are so scared. You legit titled the episode after the phrase you used to decline my challenge? Fuck you. Fuck your power lift, and fuck the jizz-resistant boxer briefs you have to wear to watch MMA. You have 1 month to change your mind. You will be hearing from me frequently. I'm coming for you, T-Mac, and not in the way you're used to guys telling you that. Be afraid. Nels.
You don't tell me what to do on my own podcast. How about that, boy?
Oh, Nels also did say, Cap, it's all love with me and you. I apologize in advance for any strays you may catch. Nels. You guys are going to have to duke this one out, man. You're going to have to solve this. To fix it. As
we might.
As Vince McMahon would often tell Bruce Pritchard, if you listen to that show. Fix it.
We might then. Or we might not.
What did he say there? He said, fuck your power lift.
Yeah, because my name is Max Deadlift.
Max Deadlift with your valet suplex.
Yes.
I like that. All right, final one. Adequately placed in the 4th row. It's Mr. Fourth Row. This might be the first time that happened if we didn't have to skip over that person last week. You son of a... Mr. Fourth Row, though, adequately gets a spot here. And the fourth row says, hey, once again, it's Mr. Fourth Row chiming in. So my question this week is, have you ever felt like the WWE has trolled you? For me, this past week, I felt like I could draw that conclusion when the New Day had ice cream plans ripped up by Bo Dallas on Raw. As you may remember, I mentioned it 2 weeks ago about the ice cream bars. Now I know what the hell happened to the WWE ice cream bars. Once again, that's my view, not from the cheap seats, not from the most expensive seats, but from the fourth row. WWE has trolled people many a times.
Remember times. One of the most iconic troll job I think WWE's ever done was when during the build for Shawn Michaels and Hogan, when Shawn Michaels kind of went heel after he super kicked Hogan, and they went to Canada, and he's like, oh, I don't care about anything. And then Bret Hart's music plays. Mm-hmm. And this was before he came back.
Yeah.
And everyone went ape shit, and then he just laughed his ass off.
Yeah. Was that the time it was the midget too? Was that the
No, that was Attitude Era. Yeah. That was after the screw job.
Yeah, that's true. Would you consider fake Diesel and Razor a troll, or do you think they really were trying to?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Yeah.
No, but I almost worried that they thought that was like going to be a thing, that like they were going to have a heel group that
I think that
obviously
was just
people knew wasn't
Kevin
them, but...
and Scott.
Do what?
I think that was just an FU to Kevin and Scott saying, you are not the stars. These names are. And watch, we'll have two other guys just do what you did.
But I thought they legitimately thought that was actually going to, like, they were going to be able to keep running Diesel and Razor. So I'm not worried that it was a troll. A troll implies, like, you're fucking with somebody.
Yeah, like the Shawn Michaels playing Bret Hart's music.
Right, yeah. I mean, I can't even think of anything right now, and I know I'm going to think of it as soon as we end this show, but I feel like there's been plenty of times they have done that where they just troll you.
I mean, what's some other ones? Mark Henry's retirement speech, and then he fucking power slams John Cena.
Yeah, I still feel like there's something like there's got to be ones where they literally were like, fuck you fans. You know what I mean? Like, not even as part of a storyline. It was just like, I know you want this. Here, we're going to make you think I'm giving it to you, and fuck you.
Okay, well then how about this? Every time a wrestler has a match in their hometown.
Yeah, there's that. There is that. Yep. What'd they do the CM Punk music and then brought Paul Heyman came out?
Yep, exactly.
That was a big troll. Yep. Yeah, they do that. Mr. Fourth Row never does that though. He's solid. Not like that guy last week.
Great guy. Fourth row.
Right. Yeah, fourth row. Great guy. All right, T-Mac, it's time for the 3 Ps. The 3 Ps are a way T-Mac reminds us to stay positive with wrestling because sometimes we can get a little negative being long-term wrestling fans that we are. So each week he gives us 3 things to be positive about and a thing we call T-Mac's 3 Ps. T-Mac, what's P1?
Well, we've kind of dug deep on all 3 topics, so I won't go into too much detail as this whole podcast has been covering it, really. But P1 is the Festival of Friendships.
Yeah. God,
is it friendships or friendship?
Friendship.
Friendship. Okay, yeah. So the Festival of Friendship. I thought it was perfect. Best segment, like I said, since Seth Rollins' heel turn on The Shield. P2, the era of Wyatt. The promo at the start of the show was so
that was great.
Calculating and crafted to perfection. Yeah. Loved it. And then at the end, Orton bowing down. And he got the pin over Cena. Mm-hmm. He pinned Cena 1, 2, 3. Clean. After getting beat up by Luke Harper.
Yeah. Right.
Think of all those things.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And then P3 kind of plays into P2, but the SmackDown main event was great because Cena's track record and his history, and we know that sometimes they just love to make Cena happy or just themselves happy with Cena, however you see that. He could have won that and we wouldn't have been surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
AJ could have won that and I don't think any of us would have been surprised.
Yep. Yeah, especially with how they started it with him getting just beat up would have been an easy reason to take the belt off of him.
Exactly. And then there he goes with Luke Harper and Randy Orton just doing something stupid, you know? And so they just did all their false finishes to perfection.
That could have been AJ wins it. And then Orton, you know, so now we have Harper versus Wyatt at Mania, and then Orton's promising to get the title back for the family.
Yep, exactly. There it is.
WWE booking 101.
Yeah, and then you could have had Miz run out and cost Cena the match to where AJ won the title, and then and then Miz goes with Cena, and then there you go, just like what you said. Orton tries to get it back for the family against the face that runs the place.
Yep.
Instead, it's the champ that holds the lamp, and Bray Wyatt is still running around.
That holds the lamp. The champ is here. Huh? That's what he needs to say.
So yeah, those are my 3 Ps. I thought
Cena, the
what's
champ.
that?
He could have trolled Cena with that. The champ is here. Then just dap.
Yeah, so those are my 3 Ps, and I'll review them real quick. Festival of Friendship, the era of Wyatt, and the SmackDown main event.
Good show. This show was all around. Great interview with Ryan Loco. Go follow those folks on the Twitter and check out their show, the Two Way Dance Podcast. It's for a good cause. Check out all of our stuff also. Facebook.com/Spanish Announce Table Podcast, at Table Show on Twitter, Tweet the Table on Instagram, SpanishAnnounceTable.net, and of course, CafePress.com/Spanish Announce Table. We're going to get out of here. We'll be back next week for episode 187 of the Spanish Announce Table, which is on SpanishAnnounceTable.net. And
Starbucks is going to provide thousands of its workers with a free online college education. That's pretty cool. TrinityTopicsNetwork.com.